Hello and welcome to day 3 of the How to Get 10,000 Facebook Fans in 72 Hours. Kim Walsh Phillips and super excited to lead you through today's training. And excuse the weird backdrop. I am on the road today, and as I promised, I was going to bring this to you each day as we were doing it. So we have a little bit of a weird backdrop, but that's all right. We'll push through, right? All right, so you already have some comments in there. Woo, I can't wait to hear more about that. All right, so I'm already getting these in from y'all. Go ahead and post right now. Did you do the fan challenge yesterday? How many fans do you have so far? Go ahead and post inside your chat box right now. Did you do the fan challenge so far, and how many fans do you have so far? Get those posting in there right away. Put it into your chat box. Oh, I cannot wait to start reading these numbers. So an update from Richard Dennis that we shared yesterday, his results. Well, his results continue to crush it. He posted that he hit his 10,000 fans last night. He was sitting at 11,636 as of 9:23 a.m. That was an increase of 5,797 likes in under 48 hours. So he's obviously going to hit his 10,000 number, keeping that up at only 1 cent each. Let's see, we have so far Jason Williams. He started the campaign yesterday. It's over 2,000 fans. Randy has 7,411. Mary's up to 4,200. Richard's now up over 12,000. Fantastic. This is fantastic. Paula is saying no audio, but I'm guessing from what Richard just said that you heard me. So, and Mary's at 2,931 in her first ad set and 1,266 in the second. All right, cool. And then let's see here. Liz said, started yesterday with less than 24 hours, 4,805 fans, really $17. Fantastic. All right. So Paula is up to 3,019. Let's keep it going, y'all. All right, fantastic. So if you will, go ahead and make sure to email us your results or post to our Facebook group. You want to post your results to Facebook.com/K Walsh Phillips. That's Facebook.com/K Walsh Phillips. Or shoot us an email at info@elitedigitalgroup.com. We will give you a $20 Amazon gift card. Just go ahead and send us your updated results on how you are crushing it. Fantastic. All right, so again, I'm Kim Walsh Phillips. I'm so honored to have you with me today. I'm the CEO of Elite Digital Group. I'm the best-selling author of the No BS Guide to Direct Response Social Media Marketing and Instagram for Business, and more importantly, responsible for over $1 billion generated online, which means that we are going to focus on how are these fans going to turn into real dollars. So we already have gone through how you will get fans for penny on a dollar. Today we're going to go over how to turn your Facebook fans into active email subscribers and your best customers, and how to generate Facebook buyers at a profit. Now, to continue on with today's training, if you have not signed up yet and you want more customers, you want more revenue, you want to eliminate your marketing expense forever, or you've never been on Facebook before this, you love it, you hate it, you can't even spell it, this is all for you. I want to make sure that you sign up for our live training that is happening tomorrow, and that is at elitedigitalgroup.com/get-paid. Open up another window right now and sign up for elitedigitalgroup.com/get-paid in order to further your training on how to turn these fans into cash-paying customers. Right now, I want you to imagine you could wave that magical wand, and every day you woke up, there was more money in your bank account than the night before. There are more customers, clients, or patients for your business, or all of your marketing was done in just 12 minutes a day while sipping your morning coffee. Well, that's exactly what we're going to go over on the training tomorrow, so if you haven't already, make sure to open up a new window and type in right now, elitedigitalgroup.com/get-paid. All right, so what about these fans? What are we doing with them today? We're bringing them in for pennies on the dollar, but what next? Why do we care? Well, I get a lot of questions about this. I'm a local roofing company I just saw. I want to bring people into my medical practice. Why would I do this? Well, first of all, it doesn't matter if you're a local, national, B2B, or B2C. Everybody needs social proof. Nobody wants to be the first. So even if you are only serving people within 5 miles from your office, those people, when they visit your page, want to see a big number of fans on your page. So you need big numbers. It doesn't matter where they're coming from to start. We're going to focus on the local market today in our training, but you want to get that number large, and this is how you do it really inexpensively. So from the dentist to the roofer to the accountant to the online marketer, that number is important. You want to grow it. Plus, then when people see that you have other people following you, they're much more likely to give you a referral. They don't want to be the first to try your business and then start referring you out, but if they see you have more business in there, they're much more likely to do it. Finally, more reach. There are people waiting to hear from you. They need your services. They need to be educated by you. They need to be get your services, buy your products, come to your practice. So by you building out your platform to a larger number of people, you're going to reach a lot more people. And finally, more money. There's an ability to monetize your Facebook fans, and the more people you have in your fan count, the more you're able to do that. All right, so basic steps. Day one, we went after going for the cheapest likes possible. We started in the next step yesterday on expand to your target market. Today, we're going to further that, and we're also going to go through how to convert those fans into customers. So as a recap, I started my page at 1,000, my Elite Digital Group page, at 1,443, and as of early this morning, it's already up to 6,927 fans, okay? Fantastic numbers, gonna hit past that 10,000 mark within our 72 hours. Super, super stoked. So we're going to go into the profit generator in a second, but first let's talk about how to go after your target market. So let me just pause this for a quick second. Go quick into your questions. Oh, we're getting a lot more fans. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Just pulling up my little ads manager situation. I need a Vanna White doing this for me right now. Or theme music playing while I'm going, so you don't have to just sit here bored. Me singing while I'm talking is not really theme music, but it's what I got, so that's what I'm doing. All right, everybody. Almost there, I promise. I promise. There we go. All right, so into the ads manager, into the ad set that I've set up live on this training. It's pulling up right now. So yesterday, as you recall, we went ahead and duplicated our original ad set so that we could fill it up with lots of fans that we could then use to get inexpensive fans in our actual target market. And it was just taken a long time to populate this page, which is very exciting. Let me try to open this up in a new window and see if that does it. There we go. I don't know why this, oh no, let's see. Oh, it's going faster. I don't understand. Okay, so my second ad set that we set up yesterday live on the training is now hit over my 2,000 fan mark, which is what we said we needed to do in order to, before we wanted to change it. So you want to have at least, again as a recap, you want to have at least 24 hours for when you duplicate your ad set, and you want to have at least 2,000 fans. I found both of those to work the best to keep the cost as low as possible. So what you're going to do is go into that ad set that you set up yesterday. We're going to, back to my ad set. We're going to edit the ad set. So we check it off. We click edit. And now here's where you're going to change it into whatever target market you're going after. So for me, I'm going to change my location. I'm going to get rid of this worldwide, and I'm going to change it to the United States. And that's pretty much it. I already have it targeted on interests that work for my business. It's on small business owners, business entrepreneurship, and marketing. It's excluding anyone who's not currently a fan of Elite Digital, or it's excluding anyone who's already a fan, and I want to run it for United States, so I'm just removing that worldwide and I'm putting in the United States. If you're a local business, so let's say I was just going to do it where my headquarters are, we're in York, Pennsylvania, I could do just York, which is that zip code. I could just do just that zip code, or I could do York, Pennsylvania, and then I can choose a mile radius. So they have 25, and you could do it all the way up to 50. You can also do a state. If I wanted to do all of Pennsylvania, I could do surrounding states. I could do a media market, which I know in Hilly Media. Let's see. I think it's Lancaster, York. Lancaster here. I think it's a media market. Oh well, I don't know how to pull that one up, so we'll just forget about that. But you can do a zip codes, you can do a town in a radius, you could do a state, you could do multiple states, you can really, for all the brick and mortars we have on here, your local businesses, you can personalize that any way you want now that you've done that. So we're going to put it on here. For me, I'm good with all of the United States. So I'm going to hit save and close, but first, actually, before we do that, we want to rename it because now we've changed what it's going to be. So now it's promoting Elite Digital Group, and we're going to put in here United States so that I know if I do this again what this group is. And we save and we close. And that is it. So now I have this one running. I'm going to keep this one running because I'm totally fine with spending a penny a piece to get a worldwide audience. That's fantastic. I also want to keep this one running so I can keep splitting it off if I want to. If I want to duplicate it to go after more of those folks, I can do that then. And for me, it makes sense to continue to build my audience up quite a bit for the Elite Digital Group page. So any questions you might have, and then we're going to go more into the monetization. Flo asks, do we need to wait till 2,000 likes to duplicate, especially if a business doesn't need that many fans? If you want the inexpensive cost when you switch it over to your target market, yes, wait till you have your 2,000 for sure. Cindy said, wow, you're on York, PA. I grew up in Ephrata, out around Reading. Very cool, Cindy. That's awesome. Susie said, did you change the second duplicated ad or the first one? I didn't change any ads at all. Mary said, can you demonstrate again where you changed the name? Yeah, sure. So inside your ad set, the name is just right on top. It's just right at the very top of the group. So I just changed it to, oh, that's the wrong one. Sorry, yo. Editing the ad set. So I just changed it up here. United States, I put in there. So just at the very top of your ad set, you change it. See what else we got here. Are you keeping the same budget? I am, but you can change your budget if you need to. Okay, so Liz said, so when we duplicate it the first time, there's no extra details added until the 24 hours or over 2,000 likes, then we can change it to whatever area or specific or interest we want. Yes, that's exactly right. Marie said, do we still need to keep the same graphics? You do need to keep the same graphics or it's a totally new ad as far as Facebook's concerned, so we'll lose all the conversion. So you have to keep the same one. You can test it. You can test it with changing the image, I should say. But that will increase your cost. So I recommend keeping it the same image because they'll see your post later on, but you play around with that, split test and see what your results look like. Desiree said, is that 2,000 overall fans for both days or just for one day? No, you just need 2,000 fans in that ad set in order to switch it over to get the low cost. Sean said, can you say roughly how much likes are now that you've targeted to the US? Yes, and I will show that to you because I have been running this for my other page for a while now. So I'll show you. This one I think is the right one. There you go. I'm running this for international. International, I'm still getting it for 1 cent a piece, and I've gotten 26,000 new fans from that. And for my own page, running it to the United States, I've gotten 3,598 fans, and they've been 10 cents each. 10 cents each. You cannot get that if you start just by going after US. It's only because we went this way that we can make that happen. Okay. Susie said, okay, she wants to know which one did you change the targeting for, the original or the copied ad? I did it for the copied ad, the one that had only gotten up to 2,000. Michelle said, can we change the original ad set instead of the duplicate? It's already over 2,000, is running longer, so I don't have to wait to duplicates to catch up. Yeah, I mean, you can test that. I haven't done it that way, but that could work. Sure, you can test it that way. Okay. I have questions from a few folks about stuff that we went over on day one. Also, how to get the recordings. We'll make sure we send an email out to you again today on how to get the recordings. And I know Mike is in the comments, so even if you want to send folks a link, Mike, who are asking that question, that would be great. So that way they can have the link to get the recordings as well. What did you make your budget? I kept it at the $20 a day. Will it do harm to stop the worldwide ad? No, I mean, that's just not going to continue on your worldwide ad if you don't run it. It depends if you want the fans there or not. Play around with that. We keep it running, but you could shut it off. It's not going to impact. I don't know what the harm question means, I guess. Harming what? I'm not sure. You're not going to get those fans anymore. If you switch the other one to US, that's fine. Sometimes if you go to restart an ad, it doesn't work as well. But you can pause any ads you have. I'm not sure. I guess I'm not sure the question. Sorry. Okay. Liz says, so if we already have 2,000 likes overall, do we need to wait 24 hours on the duplicate to narrow it down? It needs to be 2,000 likes per ad set. It has to be 2,000 likes per ad set. Getting a lot of questions. Does it matter if we duplicate if we change the original or the duplicate? I don't know. That's what I'm going to say on that one because I've always just changed the duplicate, so I'm not sure. Jetty asked, can you run similar campaigns for your personal page? You cannot run ads for your personal page. You could only run ads for your Facebook business page. Cindy said, I got it. I really want the replay. All right, cool. We'll give you a link for sure. Sean said, can you explain why this approach is cheaper by starting worldwide and then going to the US? Great thing, Sean. So it's not even cheaper that it's because we go worldwide. Worldwide happens to be cheaper. So it's a much cheaper way to get 2,000 fans. And what that does is it then gives you, once you have 2,000 conversions, which it's called 2,000 fans, it's given Facebook data. These are the 2,000, these are 2,000 of the types of people who like our page. When it gets all of that data, it could then find people who are very similar to the people who've responded well. And when it can pinpoint that level of specificity, it is much more likely to show your ad to someone who's going to click on it and do the action. When we know who that person is, they can go after them much more cheaply. So I will tell you, This goes for any type of marketing, which is more of what we're going to talk about in tomorrow's training. But this goes for any type of ad you run on Facebook. Once you get really high conversion numbers, really high result numbers, lots of sales, lots of opt-ins, your cost per Facebook marketing actually goes down, because the more data Facebook has, the more easily they can find your right person to go after, okay? So it's just because going after worldwide is so cheap. It's the cheapest way to get to 2,000, and once you get to 2,000, it's way cheaper to run your marketing. I hope that makes sense. So it's not that the U.S. becomes cheaper because you did worldwide. It's because you have 2,000 fans, and the cheapest way to get 2,000 fans is to go worldwide. Okay. So I had a question for Mary. What would you estimate the cost of doing the ad without doing this way? When you go after like straight in your target market without doing it this way and without getting 2,000 first, it's usually about $3 to $5 a like for B2B local. You can sometimes get it under $1 if we're going to consumer, but it's much, much more expensive doing it the other way. If you think about it, you only spent $40 getting that really low cost set up for your local market. Okay. Can we run worldwide and US at the same time? Yeah, I've kept in this example you're looking at right now, I have worldwide and US running at the same time. Jetty SY2000. This has come from all of our testing and experimenting. Again, I went through the painful process of testing this all for you ahead of time, and I found we tested it switching it over at 1,000 fans, and it was actually way cheaper to wait till you got 2,000 fans to switch it over. It just giving Facebook more data. My guess is if you keep going, maybe you do it at 10,000, you could do it too. It'll be even less, but we didn't find a huge difference at 3,000 or 4,000, so 2,000 seems like the best time to switch it over. Yeah, so it's better to do the ad with 2,000 to get it better, cheaper. Okay, cool. Rachel said, how did you find out about this method? Tons of research and testing. Lots of experimenting and taking our best Facebook strategies. Okay, and Mary asked, do you still boost your posts to your targeted audience in the US? I don't have to boost anymore. That's what's so great is we have such high engagement. I spend no money on boosting posts. But when you're running your ads, absolutely you're still going to target it. You know, your ads, your offer ads, and your opt-in ads, and your blog ads, you're going to totally target your local market. We'll talk more about that on the training tomorrow. All right, so let me pop into the how to generate profit from it, and then we'll go back into answering some questions that you might have, because I think this will answer some. So we have all these fans. Let's talk about how we generate revenue from them. For sure. So the question is, how do you do that, Kim? Well, very simple. You want to go after, I think of all your prospects as little tiny bunnies, because you want them to multiply, right? We want them to multiply. And to attract our bunnies, we need a juicy carrot. So I want you to think about what juicy carrot are you going to offer out there to get your bunnies to come in droves and multiply. So it's an example of how you set this up. So this is Dave G's Facebook page. And we have up in the cover photo, you're going to use your cover photo as your juicy carrot to attract them into. So we've got a lot of questions about how do you get the email address for these people? How do you get them to subscribe to you? How do you get them to become your customers, get on your list? This is how you do that. You make your cover photo the juicy carrot, and you offer them something incredibly valuable that they will want to click on, so that they will want to give you their contact information. How do you do that? Well, you put the message in your cover photo, and then you link to your juicy carrot in your cover photo description. So for him, we're putting the description, and then we're putting the URL right there that you can click on to then go into his landing page to then give their contact information and then follow up with Profit Generator. So this is how you're going to get more people to your website from your Facebook page. It's the cover photo. That's the secret. So from that cover photo, you click on the cover photo, it brings up this description, it then has a link. That link brings you to this page where you click, yes, I want to sell more, or whatever your landing page might say, and the prospect enters their contact information. After they enter their contact information, they're then taken to a landing page where they are sold a $47 product. So someone is literally going all the way from Juicy Carrot on the Facebook fan first, Juicy Carrot on the Facebook page, opt-in offer, and then we're selling them something. So then becomes a profit generator. This is how you're going to take your fans all the way from fan to completion. Now, if you're a brick and mortar business, dentist, Mary's run a whitening special. It could take them to sell them on a whitening special on this page. If you're a contractor, you can offer them a gift certificate for your business for sale on this page, or you can simply use this page to sell them on coming in for a consultation. I have the same thing on my Facebook page. We have an opt-in actually for this live training. So people are coming to, we're getting those fans for pennies on a dollar. They are then signing up for our free training through our Facebook page and then purchasing products like a recording of this training on the thank you page. The same exact way. This is how you're monetizing them. And here's some more profit generator ideas. You could offer a video training for your Juicy Carrot, like detail how to use the template or blueprint they just got in a live or recorded training. You could offer a different course that complements your Juicy Carrot, like Dave D. He offers a sales course after the webinar template example. You could have multiple examples or copy and paste templates that expand on your Juicy Carrot. We did this from when we offered 115 social media posts and bonus images after someone downloaded a free chapter of my No BS Guide to Direct Response Social Media Marketing book. So we gave them another thing that helped expand upon what they were already doing. You can see an example of that at nobschapter.com if you open up that up in a new window. We offered or you could offer a software. Russell Brunson offers a free trial of his software, ClickFunnels, after you purchase one of his books. You could offer a gift certificate. You could pre-sell a sales or appointment package on the thank you page. For one of our private dental clients, we pre-sold whitening package on the thank you page to secure the appointment. Or a promotions package. You can send them a kit of some kind. Can you send a few of your books or a promotions package that they can send out, or a book of recipes if you're a nutritionist or a fitness professional? Something tangible in the mail always comes across as more valuable, and you can charge for it. So on that thank you page, you can either be selling them into the appointment or selling a product, program, or service. And if you struggle on what you should be selling, then I definitely want to make sure you join us for tomorrow's training, because we're going to go into that even more in depth of how you create the social media cash machine from all these fans you just got in. So you want to make sure to open up a new window and sign up right away at elitedigitalgroup.com/get-paid. And with that, I will hop back into the questions and answer the rest of the questions that you may have. Susie said, when you set up the ad, you didn't seem worried about the percentage of text. So you actually can run ads with over 20% of text now. I made it small-ish, so there still was a lot of white space, but Facebook will tell you when you're uploading your ad if it won't run if you have too much text. So just keep an eye on that when you're setting it up, and they will let you know if there's any kind of problem. So Billy said, just purchased the videos yesterday, implemented this morning, and in a few hours I've gone from 144 likes to over 1,900. Best $17 I've ever spent. Thank you, Kim. Billy, that's a nice little testimony. I think I might do a little screenshot situation of that right now. Okay, got it. Thanks, Billy. Appreciate it very much. Stoked. So you guys are just about implementing. Take the strategy. Person after person is telling you how much this works. Make sure you use it. It's fantastic. Okay. Okay. Another question, if this can be done with a personal Facebook page or a professional one. You cannot run ads from your personal page, so it has to be a business page. Dave said, does the button in the cover photo work as a link? When you click on the cover photo, it just takes you to that same screen. We just put an image in the cover photo that looks like a button just to encourage people to click it. If you're in a retail store, Liz wanted to know, can you do a discount code on that thank you page? Absolutely, Liz. That's a great idea. Susie asks, is there a price range you recommend or a maximum price? Great question. Test it. We have a client, most of us are doing $47, $17.7, but we have a client selling a $195 product on his thank you page, and he sells it. So certainly, you know, keep your market into consideration and then test different price points. So Bill T said, so your 10,000 fan page is like a self-liquidating offer. That's right, Bill. You're a fancy marketer with fancy terms, and that fancy term does apply here. Tracy said, okay. Tracy said, mine was paused for too much text, but it was just because of the font size. Fix that and all is well. Fantastic. Okay, let's see. Okay, awesome. Well, way to go, everyone. Congratulations. You now have the full system in place. Now, if you want to get more in the monetization, again, you'll want to open up a new window and type in right now, elitedigitalgroup.com/get-paid. But to you, I say, woo-hoo! Congratulations. You have done a fantastic job making it through the 10,000 fan system. I know I saw Richard posting to his friends that he got all these likes so quickly, and people were like, what are you doing? You now have the ability to create a network literally in days for pennies on a dollar. Use this superpower for good, and hopefully I'll see you on the training later this week. Take care, everyone, and have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.